Morning, everyone. I finally got the 2 orange candles for October in the, in the frame. In the frame. I don't know. Maybe it's better the other way. Hold on. Just give you an idea of what us big YouTubers gotta go through to, to stage everything. You know what really staging is? This is not staging. Well, I guess it is for a little YouTuber, right? I don't know. See the camera's right here. I'm going to touch it, see? And it's on the side, right at the bottom. Who puts a camera there? It should be in the middle. But like I said, someone let me borrow this. I'm very grateful. Not saying this to be cruel, but it's probably, one of those cheapo things. And nothing wrong. I'm grateful I have it, or I can't do any vlogs, but, why is this still not all in the frame? And how is it even in the frame if it's coming from right here? See? I can block it. It's a little... I actually haven't looked at what it looks like. The little, the... Okay, I gotta get my fingers off. But anyhow, just a little quickie of what staging is. You see these videos. Used to be this woman. She was very interesting. She had these shorts she did. I don't know if she did regular ones. And she'd act like a dumb blonde, but she wasn't blonde. And she'd say, "Oh, I'm so excited. My boyfriend's coming to town this week, my millionaire boyfriend. And he has a whole list for me. I have to exercise because I have to stay in good shape. And then he sends me these sexy dresses and da-da-da-da-da." It's funny. But anyhow, so that was just, I don't know, I went off the side there. But anyhow, there was another woman who said, "I'm going to fill y'all in." And this wasn't the same girl. She says, "You see how I just get up? And I'm like, I don't know, stretching. I don't know. I've never just got up and stretched and took my time leisurely. I get out of bed. I'm like up like a soldier quick. I don't know. It's probably from all my years of being a mother to 200 children. But anyhow, obviously I don't have 200, but sometimes it felt like it. But anyhow, so she's like, how we're all put together and we have makeup on and we get up, and then the next scene you see, we're dressed. She says, we're really dressed under the blanket. So they get up and, with women you can have a spaghetti strap shirt on or something, right? So maybe you only see the spaghetti strap and you think it's, their pajamas. Well, it's not. They're all ready in their clothes, dressed up. And, I'll go on. This wasn't meant to be this video. So I'll save this for another time, so I'll continue on with the wrong video. And then this other YouTuber was explaining, and you probably watched them, but I don't give no free shout-outs because nobody gives me any free ones. Hate to be mean, but I might as well join the rest of the world who's all mean. No, that sounds terrible, but, I'm not going to shout out people with millions of subscribers. Anyhow, this other woman said, no, she didn't say. I noticed she I don't know, it was like a whole month worth of videos, and she only videoed once or twice a week. She always wore the same clothes, and she's got 4 million subs. I'm thinking she can't buy herself another shirt and pants. Well, anyhow, a different blogger explained that once a month they sit down and do all their videos. And she says what she does, she sets out all her clothes and changes them. Okay? So then I thought, I bet that other vlogger who I was watching, who always had the same clothes, also did all her videos in one day, but didn't change her clothes because, her 4 million subs, she didn't want to waste her money on clothes. But then there was another vlogger who said, if you see me wearing the same clothes, I'm doing a vlog, like tomorrow's vlog I'm doing now, but I thought I'm going to do it the rest of the week. So if you see me wearing the same clothes, that's why. So some people are conscientious and wants people to know, I'm not wearing the same outfit every day, so I'm vlogging the same day. So that's that. That's just some little, inside tidbits in case you want to ever try doing this horrible job that you just never get paid because you can't get enough subs. And I used to be in front of the camera for you new people, and thank you to the new subscribers and all the ones that have been here since day one, and everybody. Thank you so much. But I don't, I guess it's not meant for me to make money in this world, It's just meant for me to continue to be a mom, and moms make no money. I was right there, very close to 1,000 subs and way more than 4,000 views. That's what you need or needed then, or I don't know, whatever. But I can't tell you right now what went wrong. Nothing to do with, trolling or anything bad. This is more personal, what happened. And that's too bad, because I can't tell you now. You have to wait till a couple months from now, then I'll be able to tell you. Legalities. But anyhow, if you have any other questions about YouTube kind of things, I don't know if I don't have all the answers, because I'm just a little YouTuber. I don't even think I'm a little YouTuber. I'm just a little dot there on the YouTube map. I don't even know what I am. I'm just somebody who's just whatever. But I'm not doing like where I show myself, because there's no way to do it with this. I have a whole bunch of cook with me's or Sandy's sweets, but I can't figure how to do it with this tablet, because there's no way. You can't, like my cell phone, I used to put it in a tripod. It's been so long. What's it called? Tripod? Yeah. Actually, once someone sent me a tripod. It was so nice. I had a Dollar Tree one, which was really nice for doing, like, when we would go around, like we went to the sunflowers and, just getting out of the doctor's office, and they had beautiful flowers. And you guys know how I love looking at the sky and the clouds and the moon. And I actually never put up my eclipse, because it is on my other phone, and I tried the phone that crashed. Sometimes it would come on, and I tried to quick video from this to the phone. Like, I could try to do a video from another phone, but the phone I had to buy when my phone crashed is a piece of crap, so you can't do it. But anyhow, I spent a lot of time on that eclipse. We worked really hard, my son and I, but I don't know. I'm still going to try to look at it if I can somehow get it together, because I really wanted you to see, and I made a promise, and I like to keep my promises. But anyhow, now we're just going off subject here, off title, off whatever. I don't know, I'm going out into left field or something. I don't know. There's nothing to do with politics, but left field, I was told, is if someone tells you you're playing left field, it means you're left out. You're really not playing the game of baseball, softball. I don't know nothing about that kind of stuff. I'm all about basketball and soccer. I played basketball long ago. I did track. I used to run. I used to hike. Used to take a lot of walks. It's a lot of used to. But anyhow, I'm trying to think of any other things that I learned from other people. Oh, and then you got the people on here who, they started out with a few subs, and now they're up to millions. You know what they do? They reel you in. They say, "Oh, I can help you," and they got titles of "Get 1,000 subs in less than 24 hours," and this and that. And they suck you in. So far I've only seen men do it. I haven't. Not saying there isn't one, but only men. And then they're like, they kind of give you a tip here and there, and then they're like, "Oh, they'll pick one lucky subscriber. You have to be subscribed and like and da da da." You've probably seen those things. And they'll pick a lucky one, and they'll examine one of their vlogs, and then they'll give free advice. And then all of a sudden, by the way, I have these packages you could buy, these courses you could take. They're only $1,999. Well, by that point, people are sucked in, and I don't know where they get. Well, nowadays, I don't know. Well, there are still rich people around, but why is that light? I'm sorry, it's crooked. It's crooked. Well, I'm just going to let it bother me, because I'm not going to adjust it again, because, that's just interrupting the vlog. But anyhow, back in the day before, before that year, maybe people had it, but why would you do that? Why would you do that? Even if someone said, well, maybe they said for free they'd, let me, but I couldn't. You got to download the thing, and my pay-as-you-go prepay, I think it's called prepay phone, There's no room. They don't give you a lot of room. I don't know, it's GMs, MGs, I don't know, whatever this stuff's called. Oh, sorry. So I can't download some, if someone even said for free. This thing has no room, and I even have an SD card. I do understand SD cards. And it says everything goes to the SD card, but it doesn't. So I don't know why there's no room. It says running out. So I don't know, unless my son's downloading something that I don't know, which has got to be, because I know what I do. I have never in my life downloaded. Do you know when I go on YouTube, I don't have an app. I go under Google. When I go to what's it called? Instagram. Well, I can't even do it now on this thing. I would go under Google. I don't have apps. I have never, if it doesn't come with it. So if this came with an app, oh yeah, I think that crappy phone has, what did I just say? I don't know what I said before Instagram. Did I say YouTube? I didn't. I don't know what I said. I'm doing this at like 7:30 in the morning. I haven't slept. Oh, I slept a little, that's right. I had a bad night sleeping. Anyhow, let's rewind. Like, if it's not on here, like this thing, YouTube, I can't download it. Because, you know, when you buy, like, whatever, this tablet thing that someone gave me to borrow, and even a phone, like it might say it has 32 MGGM, I don't know, whatever letters, that means that it doesn't really have that because it already comes with stuff on there. So, oh, I know the thing with that other phone, the crappy phone, the prepay, you can't put a SD card in there. Is that right? Can that be right? I said it right twice. I don't know, as you can tell, nothing. Oh, double negative, not good. No, it wasn't a double negative. I don't know. Too tired. Anyhow. You can't put SD card. There's no slot. But on a good note, it's so sealed. Well, I'm not going to try it again, but one day I put it on the side of the, you know, you have a sink and then you have a thing, I don't know, I guess it's called a vanity. So I stupidly, and I've never done this in my life, but I think I had to go to the bathroom like really fast, so I just placed it there on the side next to the toilet, the phone, went to the bathroom, did my business, went over, you know, to walk where and it's really close, my vanity next to the toilet, to wash my hands, and I watched, you know, if you had an experience where something, obviously it fell fast, but, and there is enough room, it could have fell on the floor, but that's the story of my life, bad news. It fell in the toilet, and I'm watching it, but it's like you're seeing it in slow motion, but it went fast. I grabbed that thing. Oh no, you know what? It happened before I peed. That's right. I put it down, and I had a bathrobe. No, I had a blanket on because, you know, this heat-cold thing that my body can't handle. So I had the blanket. I usually don't walk around with a blanket, but I had to go so bad. I had to pee really bad. So I quick took the blanket. I didn't take it off. It went with me. And I put the phone down, and as I turned to, you know, this isn't too much TMI, people, okay, so don't freak out. I, you know, had to pull my pants down, so as I turned, I heard something. I even knew, not looking at the phone, was falling. So I quick turned, hoping it fell on the floor, but I'm watching it fall into the toilet again. It's like, it feels like slow motion, it's going fast. I never, ever moved that fast, and I got a lot of aches and pains, to try to catch it, but I didn't get it. It got in the water. I picked it out quick. I dried it off really fast. I happened to have a roll of toilet paper that was, not toilet paper, paper towel that was open in the bathroom. That never happens. So I'm trying to wipe it down. Then I, you know, took some something to, you know, clean it off. But the water was clean. I hadn't gone to the bathroom yet. That's how I remember. That's why when I start telling the story, I remember how it went. But anyhow. And I had dropped a phone in the toilet once before because I had it in my back pocket, and then when I pulled down my jeans, the phone fell in. And we did the rice thing. We did a blow dryer. We did a light. That's when my other son, my youngest son from my first marriage, was living with me. He went out south, no, west. He went west, northwest. I won't tell his story. It's not mine to tell. But anyhow, he came back and didn't want to go live with his sibling And he said, could he come live here? Why are you asking me? It's your home. I guess because, at that time I was with my other husband, and I don't know, maybe he thought it was uncomfortable, and I don't know, it's my house. This is my house. I own it. It wasn't my first husband, wasn't my second. It's my house. But anyhow, I said, I have to ask, it's your house. You can come here. So anyhow, he was trying to help me save that phone, and, we did the rice thing. Don't do the rice thing. It does not work. What you should do is right away, if you have a case on it, take the case off immediately. That was a big mistake we made. So we're trying to do all the right things. I still don't say the rice works, but anyhow, maybe it does, but I don't think it does. Take the case off immediately and then wipe the water all off, because right away it got through that case. I don't care. Unless it's a waterproof case, it's guaranteed. I don't know how I got on this from that, but, you use the phone to do YouTube. So anyhow, we didn't take it off. So anyhow, one of us said, I think I said, we should take the case off. So we did, and it got under the top of the screen thing. It was a plastic of the screen. So we wiped it down, and we were sitting there with lights, like gooseneck lights. He had one, I had another, and we had the thing on its side. He did one side, I did another. Then we had the blow dryer. And literally praying over the phone, and somehow, I don't know how many hours later, probably 2 days later, we stayed up around the clock. All of a sudden you heard that noise, like when it starts up. Oh my gosh. But anyhow, this one I took out quick. It doesn't have a case. Because, when you're in this situation I can't afford a case. Lucky you can afford the prepay, which are garbage phones. They're not like, known like... I had a Samsung. I don't know how to use Apple products. I don't know why. I have some mental block. I cannot use an Apple product. And so I've always had Samsung/Android. I have a whole thing of phlegm in my throat. Don't you hate that? Oh, I hate this time of year. This time of year, when you have allergies, I'm not going to say I wish for the first frost because to get rid of allergies. No. Let's continue with this nice cooler weather. But anyhow... It isn't nice. It's getting, they say it's only going to be in the 60s, and then all of a sudden, the day I think, like, okay, we can go run some errands. Not literally run, but anyhow. And then when you're halfway into the errands, it's like 76. The car's like 80, Get rid of the weathermen. They can't tell the weather, but anyhow. So this phone, not this, I'm on the tablet thing, but the phone was okay. It turned right on because there is nowhere that water can get in, because you can't get into the battery like back in the day in a Samsung/Android. You could get into your battery. Now they turn into like Apple phones. You can't get in. I didn't know Apples can't get into your phones. Why would you buy a phone that you can't get into? I don't know. Because once I had to replace my battery, now Apple people, what do you got to send it back, and it's a whole lot of money? I don't know. I just went in, bought a battery, replaced it. That was back in the day, the good old days. But anyhow, this phone, when the battery goes, I have to buy a phone. Lucky so far it's not that much, but still it's a lot of money. So also there's no memory card, and that's probably the reason, because it's like a sealed phone. It's all sealed up, but that saved me. So anyhow, I don't know how I got there from here and all that, but anyhow, I was going to do a different video, and then I started talking about, I don't know what was on my mind, I guess. So this will be for another day, and hopefully I have enough memory to do the video I want to do. Otherwise, there'll be no video today. So anyhow, if you want to help me, please subscribe. Subscribe and never watch my video again. I don't care. Just subscribe. I would like to see that number, 1,100. Please, can you do that? No, I'm not begging. Take the please away. I don't need to beg. Nope, nobody should have to beg for anything, but it would be kind of you if you did. So anyhow, subscribe, like, share. I don't know why this new group of people doesn't want to comment, but I like to know where you're from, what's going on. Are people still buying toilet paper? Because I just was watching a video an hour ago, and they're still talking about the stores don't have diapers, toilet paper, diapers, toilet paper, I don't know, whatever. People are still just losing their minds. I did do an Instacart order yesterday because we were out some stuff, and I try to go, but we've been trying to go as much as we can, but the heat's just too much for me, because it's not what they say it's going to be. And they had the toilet paper, it said $1 off, which would have made it the same price it was in the store. So I thought, well, I'm going to buy it since it's $1 off. Now, first I put in 6 packs of 6. So they're $10, but they were 9. Oh, big deal, right? Yeah. But in this day and age, I've never seen anything $1 off, but it should be like, I don't know, $6 off to make it down to, a normal price. But anyhow, I just bought 3. I wasn't planning to, but I thought, you know what? I've been seeing here and there still people are going nuts, and they have empty shelves. They have, like, actually when I first looked, I wanted to put the thing in the morning. There was the page that had paper towels, toilet paper, those fancy napkins, not fancy cloth, but like paper towels. Nothing. The page with any paper products was empty. Nothing. It's like I think it says show similar. Well, there was no similar. So I waited later in the day, which later in the day you're taking a chance that nothing's in the store. I mean, like anything that's peach or raspberry, because that's the flavors we like yogurt and stuff. Anyhow, so they showed again the toilet paper, so I thought, I'll get 3 when I saw it was on sale. Anyhow, that has nothing to do with this topic, but it's kind of a little, public service announcement. But I'm curious, in your area, are people still going wild on that TP and other things? Oh, and Formula 2 and all that. But anyhow, okay, so don't forget to, I have too much in my brain. I forgot my ending again. Don't forget to be kind to people. You don't know what they're going through. And you saw what YouTubers got to go through, but, I guess if I had 10 million, subs, it'd be worth it. But when you don't even have 1,000 subs, it's like, no. Oh, yeah, I was talking about why I used to be in front of the camera. I don't have a camera. I call it a camera. My phone is, I call it a camera because it is a camera. But anyhow, ever since that phone crashed, I can't do it. You can't do it with this thing. I don't know why, but you can't. And like I said, oh yeah, I started saying, maybe I did or didn't, that I have some Cook With Me Sandy Sweets. They turn into the Lucy Show. They turned funny. I don't know why. Just everything goes wrong. But can't do it. There's no way to set this up where it can, because it kind of falls on itself. So the case is kind of wonky. So if you keep it in the case, it closes on itself. Without a case, it slips. So I haven't figured a way to make it stand so you can watch what I'm doing. And you can't cook or bake with one hand. So, and I can't do the other way around. So I'm sorry for new people, but I got, I think, 2.4 thousand videos. So you can go back and watch them. Now, if I was monetized, I could actually earn money. But, oh well, it is what it is. So for now, I already started the extra, outro. Be kind to people. You don't know what they're going through. Pay it forward if you can. Be the reason someone smiles today. Sorry it got kind of long, but hope you made it to the end. If you didn't, oh well, whatever. I appreciate all of you. So for now, hugs to you. Oh, I haven't said that in a while. Hugs to you. Maybe I haven't felt huggy because, things aren't going that good around here. But, what are you going to do? It's life. Hugs to you. And my favorite word, not really. Toodles, and now we wait until this thing decides to shut off because I don't know. I guess the button to stop it doesn't really work, so I've already pressed that button and it's still, just go on and wait and wait and wait and wait and wait.